So, all right, so now class, we've talked about radiant energy. We're going to be talking about how energy can behave as waves and the properties of waves. So I have two nice volunteers right here, and it's going to be very important to note that they're going to be moving the same speed because these waves are going to be going at the same speed. So you can both start moving right now, and I'm going to start just showing like right here, right? So we got our first wave right here, right? We want to say that the distance between the top point here and the top point here is going to be called the wavelength. Right now, they're gonna go back and then be moving again, right? But I'm gonna be showing like more cycles, so you can both start moving right now, and then I'm gonna show like here, right? So you see, we were going at the same speed. They were both going at the same speed, and this is gonna be our second wave. But you know, if we take a look here, right? What is it that you notice about this wavelength here? Right, isn't the distance, isn't the distance going to be a little bit shorter, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a shorter wavelength, right?
What's
so this
shorter?
is gonna be shorter wavelength, and this up here is a longer wavelength. And then you see we have a larger amount of wavelengths occurring during that point in time, right? Ms. Pam, Ms. Kim, our volunteers were moving. So that's going to be a higher frequency. When we have a larger amount of waves going, that's going to be a larger frequency. So I'm going to write right here, larger frequency. High, okay. High frequency. And then this is going to be a low frequency. Low frequency. Low frequency. So class, like what do you think is going to take more energy? Do you think it's going to take more energy to have a higher frequency, right? Remember I was drawing more cycles, or is it going to take more energy to have a lower frequency where we're having less cycles occurring?
The higher frequency.
Yeah, the high frequency, right? Because it took a little bit more effort to get those more waves occurring. So we're going to say high energy. Right, and then in the case when we have a low frequency, it's going to be less energy. Okay? And that's going to be the big things when thinking about waves, is that we're going to want to think about the frequency, wavelength, and energy, which we can see just right here. So, right? Yes.